Hey guys, it's Andrew with Combat Archery. I'm joined today with Kayla of Tactical Response. Um, we're
Hello,
gonna
people.
got some classes to push, but first and foremost, Mark Curtis has a question. Who is this? That's the only time I respond. Oh, Josh DeWalt. Who is this? Otherwise, I don't say hello to people.
Oh,
You
I
have to
say
say
hello
it.
to people, but I can't see comments, so I'm relying on Andrew to read all of them. So if I don't say hi to you, it's Andrew's fault.
Yes. So you can, here you go. Can you see it when it pops up like that?
No, like
You can't. Okay. Well,
no,
you're
I
doing it on your
can't.
phone.
I
That must
can't
be
see
crazy.
shit tonight, and
Grant?
I think it has something to do with my phone being in like sideways mode.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that I can have it without having to hold it the whole time, and I don't really feel like doing that.
Grant Tilly and Fabio both say hello.
Hello, guys.
Pure Ballistics. Who is this? You know the story behind that?
I don't think I
Okay.
know the story behind who is this.
Okay. So we were in Japan, and we were cross training with the Japanese. And so I did a demo on EPW handling, so enemy prisoner of war, and how to search them and stuff like that. And so I found a knife on a guy. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then, so when our Japanese counterparts did it, they found a knife on a guy and he went, who is this? And it's been kind of an inside joke that I've been kept going
Okay.
for years.
Love it.
Rocco, what's up? Evan,
Hey,
what's up?
Rocco.
Sorry, I haven't texted you back yet.
Yeah, I've been in
And
mom mode this week. The kids started school back, so yeah, it was rough. Today was rough. Gatlin started kindergarten. Like I made it.
oh, geez. Oh,
I made it through. Like first of all, when we did the orientation, somebody was saying I. Can you hear me?
yeah. Nope. That totally, it was all auto tune to the max. Well, okay.
Is it still being crazy?
There you go. Now it's working, kind of.
Okay. We've got storms, skies.
Orientation. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So at orientation, they told us we needed to stay in our cars. Somebody would come get them out. So I did not dress appropriately to get out of the car this morning. Like, I mean, I wasn't like dressed in like, I was in like a Hooters t-shirt, which like for a kindergarten drop off, like you don't want to do that. But it wasn't like I wasn't showing anything inappropriate or nothing like that. It was just like not the shirt you want to wear to drop off. And so I made Alex give me his hoodie so that I could get out and like walk Gatlin up to the door. But then I looked like that mom. And we're just like, but I held it together through all of that. The moment I got like, he walked into the school and I had to start walking away, like I was sobbing. And I spent most of my day like trying to distract myself, working and crying in between. Like it was awful all day long.
I think Alex Mock missed the opportunity for the perfect joke. He could have been like, hurry up, kid. Mommy's got to get to work.
Yeah, it was. No, it was a rough day. He knew better than to joke at that moment.
Yeah.
Like both of the big kids, because there's like they have an extra 5 minutes to get to school at their school. So we dropped off first, and so I was like, "You have to give me a real hug this morning," because normally like we'll fist bump. I was like, "I will hold it extra 5 seconds today." Like. So, Mr. Austin, I owe you an apology. That is why it took me so long and I was late with the callback. And I think he missed the window of being able to answer. So, we will try again tomorrow, sir.
Then, Rocco, what's up? Lewis, who is this? And then Mark Hurst, 10x the price, so my kids will be going to public school soon. Man, I'm guessing it's private school or whatever went up.
So some like stuff that has made me feel better this year, because I know like Gatlin's only 5. I went up there, I met his teacher, but we've put out the announcement that any employee can come and take Action Medical with us for free. Like we give the specific date so that we know we'll have enough, but like it'll be on a consistent rotation and take that class with us for free. And Gage is carrying a tourniquet with him to school that he has gotten really good. When I was teaching the class up in Belleville, we did like an immediate action medical up there, and Gage was helping with that, and he got really good at applying the TK4. So I busted out one of the TK4s that was still in the unopened packing, opened it and put it in a pack so he can take it to school with him this year, classroom wise. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's there's a delay.
Yep.
But no, and I just show up at the school a lot. Like I go to the parent teacher conferences. I volunteer when they ask for parents to kind of like watch this test and books the school knows who I am, and it makes me feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. You're able to be involved. Like when I did have my older daughter going to school, I was always far away, and I was always swamped with work, and I wasn't really able to do stuff. But thankfully, we're able to homeschool now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Adam's asking how many teachers have taken you up in the free immediate action medical class so far.
So we had one sign up and reschedule. So, like we posted in the HIP Camden group, I'm going to send a letter with the kids to the school. I tried to go through the superintendent, but he said that was just too scary to like do it at the school. So that's why we're just come in and take it.
Yeah, I think it's a serious problem if teachers don't want to take classes.
Right. It is. I think that it's unfair. And I know that fair is the place where you go and monkeys, like you eat cotton candy and monkeys throw shit at you. But like it is a very big expectation to, on a teacher's salary. Most of them have like second and third jobs. Like I don't know a teacher that doesn't have at least a second job, trying to find the time even for a free class to come and train with us. And then like, yes, that responsibility is theirs, but there's no initiative at the school. And when your bosses are just like, that's too scary, like they don't know true fear. What's scary is like having a kid bleeding out in front of you and not knowing what the fuck to do. That's scary. And like, I get it. Like all of the medical stuff represents like fear, pain, and death. And nobody wants to think about that. Like I tell people in our fighting pistol class, you get to pretend you're John Wayne, and we want you to. We want you to imagine winning every single one of your gunfights. Medical, like the veil gets lifted and you're like, oh shit, bullets go both ways. I could get hurt in this. And it's like a big eye opener for a lot of people, and not something like there are radio right now that haven't taken immediate action that are grumbling that no teachers have signed up for it yet. like right now in this chat. I don't even see you here, but I know one of you are. It is scary, but not comparatively speaking. Uh-oh. Now Andrew's frozen. Oh,
All right.
we switched sides.
There we go. I guess now it works. Yeah, is one of the things I always think about is like people, like you said, bullets go both ways. And Ashley was in like a woman's concealed carry group, and someone was like, "What other stuff should people be carrying besides a gun?" And she was like, "Babe, what should I say?" I was like, "Easy, tourniquet, flashlight, knife." And then in this group, she's getting laughed at and mocked, and they're being like, "Tourniquet? What are you going to use that for? To choke the guy? What are you going to go fix him after you shoot him?" And I'm just like,
but like that's, we laugh at that. That is the mindset of every single student, even tactical response alumni that haven't been through a medical class yet. Like they don't want to think about it happening to them. That only happens to those other guys, the ones that don't train. And like, no, that's not the way this works.
Then Rocco said,
"Oh, what did he say?"
"Hey, Kayla, you should make your own channel just teaching parenting skills. You are awesome."
I don't want CPS called on me. Like, PT is punishment. And like, there's a difference in punishment and consequences. Mm-hmm. Like, you're only punished for safety violations. Mm-hmm. You have consequences for everything else.
The one I've been saying that you should do, and it'd be cool to do a collab with like Brickell on, would be a fighting mama bear class.
Yeah. So speaking of Brickell, Heather and I are putting a Mag Dumps and Mascara on the calendar for April of 2026. So y'all be watching. As soon as we get everything finalized and get it on there, we're going to send out an email. There's a lot of people that were asking for us to let them know when that was happening, and it is going to be on the calendar for the weekend after NRA in April of 2026.
Cool. Do you know where NRA show is going to be next year?
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yep.
I should have gone to it when it was in Georgia.
And then another cool thing that we're working on with Miss Kimberly Foley, she had started a like women's shooting group, like a friendship through firearms deal called Lipstick, Lace, and Lead.
Oh, cool.
And we are like combining forces, like Power Rangers Unite kind of deal. And starting an online platform for women for like a Patreon style deal where we're going to be putting on monthly classes on the live streams. We're going to be writing up little articles, like having discussions and stuff like that, all in the Patreon group. So, and then hopefully that is going to turn into like range meetup days where we can all get together and just a bunch of girls getting to go shoot together, stuff like that. And then push for like the Mag Dumps and Mascara and Fighting Pistol, and like for the girls down in Texas, push them to American Gun Chick, like that sort of stuff, to get them from that to actual training.
Nice. That would be awesome. Yeah, it is a struggle to get women into a lot of classes, and even like like I know James was against doing a women's only fighting pistol, but I ended up doing a woman only carry pistol one. And it was just because I'm like, well, no girls show up, and I had to actually help with it. So it made it like a lot easier. And we had a good turnout for those, and I need to bring those back actually.
He was against doing a women's only fighting pistol. He was not against doing a women's only pistol class.
Yeah.
It was specifically fighting pistol. He said, because when you are preparing for gunfights, you are doing women a disservice by taking that experience being co-ed away. So it was specifically that class. And I'm not sure if I agree with him or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like co-ed class or them not going at all, like then yeah. But if it's them going to a women's class or them not going at all, like it feels like we might should have a women's class. Like,
yeah, I agree. It's like whatever we can do to like get them through the doors and start seeing it, you know.
well,
Evan,
like, go ahead.
Oh, Evan commented, pretty awesome seeing the looks on faces when we discuss the medical plan for every radio class.
Like, hopefully you all have a gun on you.
And then Josh DeWalt commented with one. It was during a time where I was getting so many comments on my YouTube channel that I just wasn't reading who it was from. But Jay had commented on one of my videos, I don't need tourniquets. I win gunfights. But I did not see it was from Jay. So I responded with, do you win car accidents too, motherfucker? You know, like I was, and then I found out, oh, wait, that was Jay fucking with me.
Yeah.
Then I don't know if Lewis, I gave you a shout out, but who is this? And then he wanted us to mention the summit. So coming up September 27th, 28th, Tax Response will be there. Lewis will be there. Waiting on Sonny to confirm that he can still make it. But like, just look at like all the people that are going to be there. CombatAirTraining.com.
Use code Fight Summit FIGH2.
Nope, that's for alumni only, not for the public.
Oh, yeah. He's like,
all the
alumni. It is an alumni code.
Yep. All the instructors on that list, if you have trained with them, they all have their individual codes. Hit them up. You get $100 off. If not, just say who you heard about it from. And those instructors get a bonus when you heard about it from them. So actually had Rocco and his buddy sign up just the other day, and then we had another student of the gun sign up I think yesterday. So yeah. But yeah, guys, it's going to be an awesome couple days, multiple classes going on in different areas, you know, radio stuff, medical stuff, force on force stuff, hand to hand stuff, making fire stuff, and of course shooting stuff with all the various different guns. And then also Tactical Response is coming to Florida, because we've been talking about Me Action Medical. That will be, I believe, October. Let me look at my calendar. October 4th and 5th. In Bellevue, Florida. Before that, the 20th and 21st is Fighting Pistol in Titusville. And then the next 2 days are Advanced Fighting Pistol in Titusville. I'll be at all those classes.
Is that in October? Yeah, that's in September.
No, September 20th and 21st is
okay.
Pistol.
Okay, I thought those were September. Am I messed up?
My bad. But yeah, so the 20th through the 23rd, basically in September, Fighting Pistol and Advanced Fighting Pistol, and like bring some new people to that, especially too. Like one thing I really want to watch more of is watching Joey interact with new people. He's really good at that, and I want to learn some of his ways on that. And it's a great like hands-on best class, getting like brand new people into gunfighting in 2 days. Like you know, my wife and I have took it together. She had a great time. You know, and like we've done video reviews on that. I've taken that class twice, and both times there's a lot of brand new shooters in there, and all we're doing cool guy stuff by the end of it. And I take a lot of classes outside of our circle too. Fighting pistol is the best class for that. But yeah, and then Kayla, you should post your discount code in the alumni group tonight for the summit. Give them that there, and then also in the signal chat.
Everybody's talking about how teachers have like summers off, because I figured out how to do the comments. They were talking about how teachers have the summers off. Yeah, that's when they get their job. That's when they have their third job. Like, there was a mom on TikTok crying, like, kids' classroom was in a whole lot of decorations and stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's where you come in and don't like. Public school is only as good as the community. Like, if you want your public school system to go up more and donate more, and you don't even have to be the one doing all the donating, run donations. Like, people love taking care of kids online. Do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like they don't make a lot of money, especially at the schools in like lower income counties. Like, and Benton County is one of the lower, making a lot of money. And like, that's why we do offer the free training, but some support from the school system would be nice. Like, excuses, but support from the school system would be nice.
You're coming in all robot-y again.
So yeah, we my dad's birthday, we had a range day, and Katie come up, and him and Dean helped us get the barn painted. Him, Dean, and Dakota. Like, Joey bailed a lot. No, he had to go help Heather with a lot of stuff. And he did a lot of the tall people stuff on one side of the building. Like, we made him get on the ladder, but then like, we got the tractor barn over, like, it's halfway painted. And then Casey got to go and run some drills from Pistol Cheat Codes. He was like, he was ready to work on some of the live fire stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually going to be, if anyone in Florida is wanting to take that, tomorrow and Friday, I'm running it. And then next weekend, I'm running it also at Aries Training Facility in Leesburg. Pistol Cheat Codes. I'll put that up on the screen real quick. It's so confusing on which button thingy I'm supposed to hit for that. I swear to God, I already pressed that one and it didn't show me what I wanted. There we go. Pistol Cheat Code. Wham. And it is a 2-day class now.
Good.
Yep.
Gatlin was out there helping.
We are running it as a 1 day, one more time down south, because that was already on the schedule. But it works out nicely because it's Pistol Cheat Codes 1 day and then Proving Grounds Pistol. Force on Force skills class.
Yeah. Casey said Gatlin did more work than Joey. Gatlin wanted to help paint, so he did get to do quite a bit of painting with the paintbrush.
Nice. And I had Katanica sent me some pants. I'm wearing them right now, and I feel so bad because they're like really fancy, expensive pants. But when I was working on the house we were moving out of, I got paint all over them. And I'm like, damn. So when I do my YouTube review, it's going to show paint on them. The really expensive pair they sent me, they're like $250. I was trying to come up with a target that would move every time you would shoot it. Like, it was meant to be like one you could track. So I was going to try cutting apart a tire
Yeah.
and using that. And well, I shot a bunch of rubber onto those pants, and now it's like little black spots all over it, and they're gray pants, so it sticks out so much. So I feel bad that I just like totally messed up those pants, but they work fine, you know.
Yeah.
And then Lewis is super interested in some sites that Super Dave had on in one of his Panteo videos. I guess it was like a ghost ring front. You know, Panteo put out some old pictures of Super Dave that I had never seen before, showing him like much younger in his SF days. Have you seen those?
I don't think I have.
I'll send them to you. It was really cool because it's like it's a different Super Dave than the one I know, you know.
Like Facebook in almost a year. I'm having to get back on there for like the tactical response social media stuff, but as far as like personal stuff, it's just a time suck for me. I do so much better when it's not an everyday part of my life.
Absolutely. Yeah. I try to do my best of like, don't even look at your phone till like 1 or 2 o'clock, you know, like unless you gotta check for like emergency sake, but like don't engage on anything until like, you've gotten the important work done. Because otherwise it's like it just sucks you in and then you end up scrolling and whatnot.
Yep.
And sending Kayla conspiracy videos.
Lots and lots of conspiracy videos. Although, like, TikTok is how I get my news.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there are riots going on in LA right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there are, like, ever since I started doing the deportation stuff back there in June, there have been daily riots. And, like, the mayor or the vice mayor of Los Angeles just called a bunch of gang members, like, little bitches because they're not standing up to ICE. And so, like, there is, like, some inciting going on. And you don't see that on any of the, like, I didn't know about it until TikTok. Same thing. There's flooding going on all over the country right now. Like, there are people in areas that need our help, and we're not hearing anything about it.
I haven't heard anything about the flooding.
There's flooding in Oregon. There's flooding in Chattanooga. There's flooding all over the place, and we're not hearing anything about it. Like, the news is being censored so crazy. Like, we're not being told most of the stuff. And then, like, but even when you go on sites like TikTok and you do get on like the world TikTok where you're seeing other countries posting things and like news articles from other countries talking about the United States and like what's going on over here, like so much is faked that it's difficult to determine like what's real and what's not. I feel like we're living a combination of 1984 and Idiocracy.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's like anyone who looks at my Instagram, specifically my story, knows that I share like a lot of controversial world news about stuff that's been going on and like stuff going on here in America. But even that, I am very reluctant on the things I post on there. There's a lot more I would like to post, but with like AI getting so good and stuff now, I actually hesitate on everything I send.
Yeah. And it's scary because you can't, like, there's a bunch of videos right now talking about conspiracy theories. There's a bunch of videos right now where apparently NASA is saying that the aliens are on their way.
Yeah.
What the, like,
that one kept me up late several nights in a row.
But I don't know if it's just like the generation that I'm from, but we're just so unserious about everything. And I'm to the point is like, just tell me when I can stop paying my mortgage. Like, if it's not that, then I don't care.
like, yeah, if people haven't heard about this, that's one where I'm like, it's weird that not more people are talking about it. Like, there's a few channels that I've liked, pretty much everything I've seen from that are talking about it. One of them, she'll be like super discredited because she's, a flat earther. I'm, basically watch her for like Bible stuff. But so basically, yeah, they said there's like a 14-mile long alien mothership that's going to be here. And now what I think it is, I don't think aliens come from outer space. I don't think we've ever been to outer space. I think it's bullshit because of like all the fake footage you can see from NASA. NASA, that word in Hebrew means to deceive. Like not a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
You can look into who really started NASA and who was behind it, and start thinking from there. Also, quick question: how the fuck is there a camera on the moon pointing at the shuttle as the people get out? Kind of made me feel retarded for believing anything from them when I thought about that. But I think there's this thing called Project Bluebeam where they're going to, supposedly what they're going to do is they're going to fake an alien invasion, start a one world government. So that's what I'm kind of worried about. For my personal beliefs, I think aliens are real, but they're demonic. And I think they come from the ocean. But, that's a whole rabbit hole. And I'm not going to claim I have all the answers. I don't. That's just what I currently believe.
I think it's a little bit hoity-toity of us to think that we are the only living beings in existence in the entire universe. Like, so to think that we're the only planet that like got it right, especially when you hear about all of these other galaxies that have zones just like the one we're currently living in. So, like, as far as do I believe in aliens, as there is life outside of the United States, or outside of the United States, life outside of the planet Earth? Yes, absolutely. But like, as soon as the government started being like, hey, look at this little green man, I was like, that ain't it. I believed pretty hardcore until the government said it existed. And I was like, if they're admitting it, either it's not what we think it is, and they're trying to like deceive us into thinking it's something else, or like it's all a distraction, and that what else are they hiding from me by admitting that like this? So
like I said, I don't have the answers, but yeah, I do agree though that it's like if it's coming from the government, it's probably bullshit. But I mean, it'd be more of a just me talking on that one for me to go all the way on the things I think on it. But like maybe a just my channel thing it should be on. But it's it's a pretty crazy thing. But who knows? I do think it's funny that you brought that up because that was a thing. I was like, oh, I want to talk about the mothership, and I was like, no, we're not gonna do that.
So here's the thing. Like, I remember being in high school. I worked as a waitress at a sports bar in Paris, and I worked with a dude who was in his like 40s or 50s. So to me at 16, I was like, oh, it's some crazy old man. But he was telling me all of the things that have now come out to be true. And in 2005, like when I had that job, that like you were crazy if you believed that stuff, like the chemtrails and like all. There was a ton of stuff, like 9/11 being an inside job and the U.S. government knowing about it, and like the CIA introducing crack into black neighborhoods, like all of the stuff that has been proven over and like more thoroughly than any of the other stuff that like none of the crazy conspiracy stuff, but like the legit stuff. And I remember thinking when I was like 16, like again, crazy old dude. And now I'm that crazy old dude. I'm like, no, but how do you not see it? It's right there. And we're not crazy. We're just ahead of our time. Like our eyes have been open to stuff that other people's eyes haven't been open to yet. And if the government involved, if the government is involved, you can bet your ass that there is a conspiracy behind it. Like, you're not going to convince me otherwise. And I know I've had a lot of like really intelligent people be like, don't mistake maliciousness for ignorance. Like, they're just too stupid. Incompetence, for incompetence. And I'm like, no, but like enough maliciousness has been proven now that I'm not mistaking anything. They are showing me that they are malicious.
Yep.
Like, this isn't me guessing anymore. So
yeah, it's like we how long ago did it become okay to question 9/11?
Oh, within the last, like, since COVID?
Yeah.
Since COVID. And like, that's still people who tell me that I'm crazy for the COVID stuff that has been admitted to in congressional hearings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're like, no, the government, blah, 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 and like the vaccine. And I'm like, shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth.
Sam Hyde, I don't know if I sent it to you, but he did a video and he was basically just trashing on boomers the whole time. But one of the things he said in there, and he was talking about boomers, but I think it applies to a lot of people. I do think it applies to the older generations more, but he was like, when they see someone wearing a suit on TV, there's no possible way that they're not telling the truth. And it's like, yeah, a lot of people, they kind of bought everything. I mean, shit, I feel like a dumbass for believing in Trump because now I'm like, nope, I was wrong. I fucked that up big time, you know?
There's a lot of stuff like when a lot of comments were made about like gun control, like when Biden was in office, and people were telling me like, don't be crazy. He's not trying to do what you're saying he's trying to do. He's only doing this much. I feel like we've traded teams now. Like, we're trying to gaslight them into thinking like, no, don't be crazy. It's not going to go that far.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and that's the thing. Somebody has to maintain moral standards. Somebody has to like stop accepting wrong like morally incorrect things because it's their party pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we say it all the time. If you're looking around, like, somebody needs to stop saying that's okay. You've elected yourself. So I'm saying it like if you have a favorite politician, you are part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's like Trump, he's not the savior like anybody expected him to be. I do still agree that him being elected held off some civil stuff, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, maybe.
Held off, but not stopped. Yeah. I think it's just different groups that are into it now instead of if it would have been the other way around, like there would be more gunfire involved.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it almost seems like too when like this party's like, they're gonna take away our guns. Well, when they're in charge, they don't take away the guns. It's only when these guys are in charge that we lose gun rights. Or when it's like for instance, how much bigger did our government just get under Republican control? You know,
under the one big beautiful bill.
Yeah.
And that's like a bunch of people were excited about it. And I was like, guys, every time they name a law something, it does the opposite. Okay. Like the Affordable Health Care Act turned the healthcare market upside down. Like, you can't afford shit now. And like this one big beautiful bill, the opposite of that is there's a whole lot of ugly shit in this. And we just convinced you to say yes to it because of comfort items and feel-good items that was pretty political masturbation at best.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of the real shit that matters, that affects our everyday life, is going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Mark
Yeah,
Curtis.
yeah. Mark said, when I found out people could buy machine guns and dynamite in the 80s, I went to my grandfather and asked him where his stash was. He said I trusted the government back then. Uh-huh.
See, and that's what's so messed up. Okay, because and we're gonna get into like the real how I feel about things. Heather and Joe are like, no, turn it off, turn it off. But like the United States built up nationalism and then weaponized it.
Yep.
So we had a reason to be grateful for where we're from. Like we had a reason to be proud of where we were from. Like we had reasons for that. And then it was weaponized and used against us. And it specifically the boomer generation. Like they were told during World War II, hey guys, we're the good guys stepping in here. We were attacked, all this stuff. Like we convinced everybody that it was cool to drop nuclear bombs. And I'm not saying that it wasn't. It's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, okay? But like convinced an entire nation it's cool to drop nuclear bombs. And then like because we won the war and we were the saviors, like now you need to be nationalist. And like nationalism is a good thing. You should be proud of where you're from. But as soon as it's weaponized and used against you, it's like one of those moments where it's like, okay, like I love my country, but I hate my fucking government.
Yeah, we need
all of them,
like a really patriotic act, like a Patriot Act. That would really help us, you know.
Do the opposite.
Yeah.
We need to disband the fucking government. Yeah. Like, so let's start off with the ATF and the IRS. Like, get rid of those. Oh, and the FBI. Like, like let's get rid of that.
Oh, and the CIA.
And the CIA. Like, just let's go back to being like only mind your own business. Like, that's one of the reasons I live in the country is because, like, as much as I love like being able to go up and like knock on my neighbor's door and invite them to like the alumni party, like I did the year we had the big party at my house. Like, I like neighbors that mind their business. I'm pretty sure our neighbors are partaking in some stuff, and I'm like, as long as you don't bring it to my doorstep, I don't care.
Yeah.
And exactly. We kind of need to take that isolationist stance back and fix our own shit before we start intermingling in foreign affairs. And I'm with you on that. I think this is a movement towards a one world government, and where we thought, I say we because I kind of like, I thought Trump was going to help us in the sense that he did a lot of what I expected him to do in delaying things. I did not expect him to just be like a savior. But I think he just wants to lead it. Like he wants to be the leader of the one world government. I do not think he's opposed to it. I just think he wants to be the leader of it.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like I heard Andy Frisella talking about, you know, like he was responding to some comments and he was, you know, people are like, Trump's not releasing the Epstein files. And, you know, one of his things was like, yeah, well, it also, you know, he's like, you know, if no one's heard of like Israel Samson option, he might be trying to prevent that, where he might be moving in a way that prevents a whole world from getting nuked. Who really knows? I don't know, but I definitely lost my confidence.
Transparency is the only thing that will buy back any sort of trust. So frankly, I don't give a fuck while he's hiding the list. Like he needs to release it.
Yeah, I agree.
Hiding that and keeping it a secret is it's a form of slavery. Like to not be able to have access to a file that would expose pedophiles, people who hurt the most innocent members of our society, to let them keep their jobs and to protect me. Like that's, I don't know. Fuck it. That's not the world I want to live in. No. Like, transparency is the only answer for me.
Yep.
Like, to win back my trust.
Yeah. The evil is very real and it is rampant. And I think it's getting much, much worse. And yeah, I think our politicians are working for evil. I think they're controlled by it. I think they're all compromised. There's, like you mentioned, favorite politician. The only one I think is probably okay, just from what I've seen, but I don't know. Thomas Massey. And the only reason why I say that, I haven't seen much, but what I've seen him is basically saying no to everything that comes across his desk. And I'm like, okay, I like that, like he just is like, no, I'm not gonna do that. They're like, this will help this and that and this and that, and he goes, nope, because he's simply like trying to keep the taxes down.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm loving this live. It's like 2012. See, I get in trouble. Like, I got to be careful. We're already in trouble on Facebook and YouTube now.
Can you guys even post to YouTube right now?
Nope. We're on a total ban. We can't post anything to YouTube whatsoever. And like they are targeting our channel specifically. And I'm sure it's over the content because they took down like a tabletop interview of a medical company. Like, their guns weren't mentioned. Like, they took down like, when I checked the email this morning, there was like 7 or 8 new videos taken down that when I say new videos taken down, that were more than 2 years old.
Yeah. You guys should start uploading everything to X.
We should start uploading everything to Liberty TV.
Yeah, too. Yeah.
Like, that's a free because there is a free side to that, to where you don't have to be a member and you can still access everything that we put out, like, and that we put out on that side of things. So that's where we're really starting to push people to, because we control what goes on there.
Yeah. Yeah. But post on X also, because like that's kind of the Wild West. Like, I mean, it really is, Yeah. Like, but yeah, I did a video with Turtle Iron Pig Armament. Shout out to him. He was in the comments earlier when we were talking. New rifle, and we had shot a video together after class. Check Iron Pig Armament out because he's an alumni of both of us. And he's a dude who like actually trains a lot, and then he builds guns. And that video got taken down. For me.
It's any video that starts to gain traction, like when they see a video start gaining traction, we get a bunch of strikes against us. And that's what's happened the last couple of times, is that we had some videos that started really gaining traction, and then we got banned from posting completely. Like, we can't even post comments. It's like, no, you have been very bad. Yeah. So yeah, Liberty TV, that is where we're pushing people. Grant, we really hoped that it could turn into that too. The problem is that it's still only able to where we can post on there right now. So everything would have to go through tactical response to get there. So it's kind of like, I don't know if that would work, like, with the way that that it was set up. I know that was the dream, but I think that it fell a little short of that.
Then Mark asked, is Get Off the X a part of Liberty TV now?
Not that I'm aware of. I've been terrible at being on social media at all. So, but not that I'm aware of. Les asked when we're going to move to Rumble. We were just discussing that this past week. We're going to have to get over on Rumble.
Yeah. For everyone watching, I've got stuff on Rumble also. Sorry, I forget that.
No, you're good.
If you're asking, get out the X's in an alumni only forum. And then, Turtle's here. The fact that the algorithm, or the fact that there is an algorithm, is the proof that there is no free speech. All these platforms suck, unfortunately. Yep.
Everything is owned by like Google and Apple. Like when we had our financial meeting with Isaac, he was showing me like the number of stocks that are owned by a certain number of corporations, and like that whole 1% thing, like it started out like, yeah, fuck those guys, but and I'm not like, I believe in a flat tax, but whatever. The fact that like a small percentage of corporations own like 40% of the biggest stocks, like we're a monopoly now. Like you can't do that. Like there is no free speech. There is no freedom left. Like if we want freedom back, there has to be a reset.
Yep. Yeah.
There has to be a reset.
There's been a lot of things I've wanted to say on this live stream about this topics we talked about earlier.
I know.
Come to class, I'll tell you.
So LiberTV is libertv.com. We no longer have the app because only like 11 people used it. And it did not make sense to continue paying for the app with only with that few amount of users. But if you go to libertv.com, you can access it on your phone, just using your like Google or Safari or whatever internet app you have. DuckDuckGo. I downloaded that one.
And Homestead Medical is here. He'll also be at the summit. September 27th and 28th. Then Casey is asking, when will the full-length Pistol Cheat Codes video be out? See, the backdrop I just got set up. I have to film the classroom portions for the DVD for the full-length, and so I'm gonna try to knock that out this weekend. I can't promise it'll be done. Do you know if Joey was able to get the basic rifle cheat codes video up on Liberty TV yet?
I don't know.
Okay, so for everyone watching Liberty TV, I filmed a basic pistol cheat codes DVD and a basic rifle cheat codes DVD. So what you should do is harass Joey about it until you can watch it, and be like, Joey, why come no DVD on Liberty TV? Idiocracy reference for those who
no DVD on Liberty TV? Like question mark.
Why come no? Actually, yeah, message him that and be really annoying with it. He doesn't know that movie. It'll be even funnier. Why come no DVD from Andrew? Question mark.
Yeah, I'm all about these kind of conversations. Like I will, like a lot of people say I don't have a filter. I do. This is just what makes it through the filter. But like I will say the scary stuff. I really don't give a fuck what people say about me. Like their opinion of me is none of my damn business. So like, and it goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like somebody has to hold the moral ground. Mm-hmm. Like you have to say what's right, even when it's not the popular opinion.
Yeah.
Political masturbation, the longest way to spell California.
Garrett was there. He was there filming for both those DVDs I made, and he actually was the cameraman for the Rifle Cheat Codes one. Then Kayla was the camera lady for the Pistol Cheat Codes one.
Yeah. So Andrew tells me, he's like, it'll be like, 10, 15 minutes, 28 minutes later, my arms were shaking. I'm like, you need one of those things that prevents that. It was a lot.
Well, it's funny because it was like a different style because I'd already filmed the full length, and so I had to condense that down, which is 6 hours for the full length right now. And so I'm going to add classroom stuff to a 6-hour video basically. And
Uh-huh.
so I condensed that down into a hour and a half for Liberty TV.
It's hilarious when you can see your own flaws in other people and you have time blindness as well. Like I do too, but I don't realize when I'm having it, but I realized like that you were having it. I'm like, no, this is gonna, because you were like, this will be like a 3 to 4 hour DVD. I'm like, no, it's gonna be longer than that, Andrew. So I saw the time blindness in you, but like, I'm like, this will just take 5 minutes. And like 5 hours later, like I did not see my own time blindness.
And yeah, and Kayla and I also, we did the like my favorite podcast I've ever done, the one for the 28 Days Later movie. Whenever you guys put that out, I'm so excited.
I told Dakota, I was like, that's what you need to be working on right now, because I'm excited about that podcast because we get to talk about a lot of the stuff that we've like talked about on here in the context of like a shit hits the fan scenario.
Yeah.
The infected.
The motherfucking infected, that rage virus.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm starting to get I got a few wiggles.
It was like, it was like, that was all another one. We're like, yeah, we'll do this one, and then we'll do this one, and then that podcast is what, like 3 hours, 3.5 hours long.
Yeah,
over an hour and a half movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Garrett got to watch us make that podcast live. He says he got to watch us make it live. He got to watch us make the first hour of that podcast live. I think like everybody fell asleep besides Josh when we were making that podcast. Josh was sitting on the couch like a little boy watching like Saturday morning cartoons, just eating it up.
Yeah. Can I be in a Patrolling the Homestead DVD? Oh, man. That would be a pretty hard one to make. I need at least 4 dudes, a camera dude.
Show up in Camden and I can have you a couple.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on a Friday. Dean has been awesome. He's been volunteering his time to help us like on the range and stuff like that. So, and he was in the Tactical Rabbis videos. Like he showed up anytime we needed somebody to come out for stuff like that. Dakota as well. And then of course, Alex, like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I have to pee really bad.
You want me to just like take over the camera for a sec so you can
It'll take me longer than 2 minutes. Like I'm a girl.
Okay.
So I'll just hold it for the last 2 minutes.
One time I had to hold it so long that my hands went numb. Have you ever heard of that happening?
No, I pee my pants before I get to that point. I've had 3 babies. Like I ain't making it that far.
It's possible for a man. At least when I was 19. I don't know.
No, like and this is one of those like you shouldn't admit embarrassing stuff on the internet, but I'm going to anyways. Like I was wearing blue jeans, and I remember that because like it was a big deal for me to wear blue jeans, and I was on my way home from my mom's. When I left my mom's, didn't have to pee. On the way home, had to pee. I hit a bump and sneezed at the same time. And then when I walked in, the kids were like, "Mom, did you pee your pants?" And so I went all Billy Madison on them, like, you're not cool unless you pee your pants. Let's do it in the spring. The Viper hood I made is really warm. So you should do it in the winter.
Yeah. I don't even like being outside during the summer. Although I'm about to go do it for 2 days.
It sucks. I can't tolerate the heat anymore. I get a prickly heat rash every time I'm above 80-degree weather now. I've had it one time.
I think it's funny because like I'll teach in Florida in the summer, and then I'll get up to Camden and you guys are like, it's really hot up here. And I'm like, no, the fuck it's not.
It is. We have hit 8 o'clock and I'm about to pee my pants. So guys, This is the way.
This is the way. Remember, guys, Combat Art Summit, September 27th, 28th. Before that, September 20th through the 24th, Florida Fighting Pistol, Advanced Fighting Pistol, October 4th and 5th in Florida, Immediate Action Medical. You'll have a good night.
Yep.